let's do that.
NordVPN.
NordVPN.
The video. Right, everybody stay calm. Elon is back. Elon is back. So last time I was rubbing on about Elon Musk, it was about his humanoid Tesla bot robot thing. Well, he's back with another one of his brand new devices, and this one is insane. If this man keeps on doing wacky stuff, I'm going to end up reporting just on his ventures. I'll become a reporter on the Elon Musk show. So what is it this time? What's the new device? Well, Elon recently hosted a presentation for his new Neuralink technology.
Welcome to the Neuralink show and tell.
Now, this thing has been around for a while, and it's pretty complicated. But in short, it's an electronic chip that Elon and his team have worked on that gets inserted into a brain and can record and stimulate neural activity.
The overarching goal of Neuralink is to create ultimately a whole brain interface, a generalized input-output device that, in the long term, literally could interface with every aspect of your brain.
Okay, nice, but what does this actually mean? So, the Neuralink team started off with animals. So they took a pig called Gertrude and inserted the Neuralink into her brain. Now, I am by no means a biologist here, but on a very, very simple level. Your brain, my brain, Gertrude's brain, Elon's brain. Okay, maybe not Elon's brain, because that's probably made of metal and uranium or some shit. But in short, most, if not all, biological brains function off billions of tiny neurons that send and receive electrical signals to work as messages and information all over the body.
Hey, old Tony, next time send me a super chat. Nothing personal, but this might be the 4th or 5th time that you've hit me with DMs asking me to check if you're banned. That's becoming a thing where it's starting to seem like a you problem.
Move your hand and you're on fires. You have a thought and you're on fires. Whilst you're watching this very video, your brain is shooting electrical signals all over the place.
First.
So what Neuralink does, once it's
after you send me some
records
money,
those electrical impulses and sends them to a computer. So in the demonstration, Elon showed off that each time Gertrude's snout would sniff or touch the ground,
but I unbanned you,
Neuralink would send the signals received from her brain to the computer.
The beeps you're hearing are real-time signals from the Neuralink in Gertrude's head.
Now that's pretty insane, but it doesn't stop there. Next, Pager the monkey, who with a Neuralink chip in his head used a joystick to move a cursor over orange cubes to be rewarded with a banana smoothie through a tube. Okay,
Yum!
But now look at this. Pager is moving the joystick to hit the orange boxes again.
Let's
Except
go.
no, he isn't, because the joystick isn't plugged in. The Neuralink is feeding his brain activity to the computer, and he's moving the cursor with his mind. Then just to show off, they switch the screen to Pong.
To control his paddle on the right side of the screen, Pager simply thinks about moving his hand up or down. We've removed the joystick altogether.
I am living in a world where I am watching a monkey use a chip in his brain to play video games with his mind.
Bro!
For the love of God, no.
Bro, that's sick! Did you see that? Did you follow that, RJ?
I'm stuffing my face back it up a little bit. I've honestly just been.
All right, I'm back. I knew it. I used my Neuralink to read your mind, and I knew you didn't see it. So watch this.
I was just stuffing my.
We're gonna watch this whole thing, this whole last little monkey part again, because it's got a monkey and it's cool.
The beeps you're hearing are real-time signals from the Neuralink in Gertrude's head.
Now that's pretty insane,
They got
but
a
it
pig
doesn't
named
stop
Gertrude.
there. Next, Pager the monkey, who with a Neuralink chip in his head used a joystick to move a cursor over orange cubes to be rewarded with a banana smoothie through a tube. Okay, cool. But now look at this. Pager is moving the joystick to hit the orange boxes again. Except no, he isn't, because the joystick isn't plugged in. Did
you get that?
It's his brain. He's doing it all based on his brain.
Yeah, dude. He gets a little bit of banana smoothie every time he hits the Pong. So he learns how to use the joystick, and then they map the brain signals to learn which parts of the brain are firing, and like read the signal for when he's moving the joystick. And then after a while, they disconnect the joystick, and he can still control the paddles with his brain.
Is feeding his
and then
brain
after a while
to the computer, and he's moving the cursor with his mind. Then just to show
joystick's
off,
not
they
even
switch the screen to Pong.
To control his paddle.
Then they go to Pong, and there's no joystick. He's not even moving his hand. He's just thinking about it.
On the right side of the
and
screen,
he's running the
Pager
game.
simply thinks about moving his
I got a
brain.
video I want to link you
We've
on
removed the
Elon Musk,
joystick
actually.
altogether.
I am living in a world where I'm watching
it.
a monkey use a chip in his brain to play video games with his mind.
Let's
For the
go.
love of God, no.
I live in a world where I'm watching a monkey with a chip in his brain play video games with his mind. For the love of God.
Nobody show this to Joe Rogan, because he might just have a meltdown. Now, I don't know what's more insane. The fact that I'm watching a monkey play Pong with his mind, or the fact that there is probably a department at Neuralink dedicated just to making banana smoothies. They also showed a small demonstration.
What the?
That's it, dude. I want to live in the banana smoothie Pong lab. I'll play Pong for banana smoothie. I'll do it.
Of a monkey typing on a keyboard to ask for a snack and then picking what snack he wants.
This is telepathic typing. He's moving the cursor with his mind to the highlighted key.
I mean, a monkey using a keyboard is a scary prospect. There's already enough idiots online that we don't need monkeys on top of that. Okay, so as of now, there hasn't been any public demonstrations on humans, but news outlets claim that we could see the Neuralink in human brains within 6 months. Now, it's all well and good saying that this tiny little electronic chip gets put in your brain, but how? Well, it's not by humans, that's for sure. It's by a Neuralink robot that opens a tiny part of the skull and implants the Neuralink into your brain. And sure, it sounds simple the way I've just worded it, but according to Elon, it is that simple.
You remove about a coin-sized piece of skull, and then you can just walk around right afterwards. It's pretty cool.
Then you can just walk
That's
around
pretty cool.
right afterwards. Yep, like nothing has happened. You go
No
to the
problem.
mall with your friends, have some food, buy some clothes, watch a movie, have a technological, electronic, microscopic Neuralink chip put in your brain, and then on the bus home, all in a day's work. Now, jokes aside, if this technology advances the way that Elon plans and works on humans, it could be one of the biggest technological breakthroughs of mankind, harnessing electrical impulses in the brain. Now, Elon is pitching that the Neuralink chip could potentially help blind or visually impaired people see again.
Even if someone has never had vision ever, like they were born blind, we believe we can still restore vision. Even if they've never seen before, we're confident that they could see.
Through the use of cameras feeding a stream directly to the brain.
The output from a camera would be processed, which would then stream the data to the device, and the image would be converted into a pattern of stimulation of the
F?
electrodes into visual
F?
cortex.
Which begs the
People are
question,
typing
what
F
if
in
these
chat?
cameras were X-ray or heat
F for
detection?
what?
We can have humans
over?
walking around with cameras for eyes that can see
What? Stream bad? Oh,
What happened?
what the? I don't know. It says it's still good on my side. But now we're back. Let's
through
go.
buildings. No need for airport scanners, just a bloke stood there that looks you up and down, and then you're good to go. Now, something I didn't mention
back.
earlier deliberately till
No,
now
I
is they've
missed
also
you guys.
used the Neuralink technology
This
to
is
send
not good.
impulses to another pig's
I didn't
brain
miss him. I
to
felt
move
relieved.
its legs. So there's the idea that
No.
individuals
That the
that are
nightmare was
paralysed
finally
can
over.
harness the Neuralink to send electronic
I'm
signals
still a
to
streamer.
robotic
Dang it.
hands and move them. And then those hands can send signals back to the brain and potentially allow the user to feel all over
see
again.
Walter
Or through
White's
muscle
method.
stimulation, the Neuralink could control human limbs.
Yeah, we're
which
back,
is
but
something
how
out of
you
a
doing later?
sci-fi movie, honestly. You're telling me there could be a world one day where 2 humans could control 2 other humans to fight with an Xbox controller. But maybe the most important part of all of it is
Sweet.
Elon claims that eventually we may be able to download, upload, and store memories electronically. And then said memories can be moved
Old Andy just sent 300K to Nick to get us back up. You're welcome. Yeah. You sent me 0K.
between individuals or
I
get
think
this,
is he capping?
robots.
In the future, you'll be able to save and replay memories. Everything that's encoded in memory, you could upload. You could basically store your memories as a backup and restore the memories. And ultimately, you could potentially download them into a new body or into a robot body.
Oh,
The
How
future's gonna be weird.
the
For example, I could live an experience and then upload that memory to the cloud, and you could download it and have that experience in your brain. As
whoa! You could be, you could be Blade Runner, dude. They could download memories into a robot body, and it would not know if it was his memories or not. It's literally like that movie.
if you lived it through my eyes. Now, I wouldn't exactly recommend doing that with me, because it'd be a lot of lost CSGO gambling in 2014 and me sitting in front of Premiere Pro for 15 hours a day, but the point still stands. And I don't like the idea that we could have the one Elon Musk we have now, and he could put his brain into 500 Tesla bots and have 499 more Elon Musks.
Bruh.
Also, will we be able to delete memories? Because if so, I would like to delete my memory of the last series of Game of Thrones, please. Or any websites that I got linked when I was 14 years old. Elon
spelling
also
Nick's
mentioned
name
that once the
into
chip is
ban.
in the brain, it can be easily replaced for the new model, like
Y'all, he said neck.
the new
Old
iPhone.
Andy's not
Our
gonna
first
make it.
production device will be much like an iPhone 1. I'm pretty sure you would not want an iPhone 1 stuck in your head if the iPhone 14 is available. So you can remove a device and replace it with the latest version.
Which is a great idea, because if it really is anything like the iPhone, if I'm on the Neuralink 1 and everyone else is on the Neuralink 7 by now, and I haven't updated yet, is my arm just going to start lagging or some shit? I mean, it just brings up so many questions. What if the chip malfunctions or glitches? Will we just have pigs ragdolling around their pens? Or monkeys randomly
Lol.
spinning in the jungle because of a faulty update? Rather
Lol.
than studying or reading a whole book, can I just download the knowledge and memory
Can we just teach Africans how to build roads with Neuralink. Imagine that.
No.
We just download road building knowledge.
Are you
into Africa.
insinuating that they are?
They
how
don't
do
know.
I
They don't
say
know how to build roads. That's just like their one weakness. They can do everything else. Roads is their final boss, and we can defeat it for them with Neuralink.
Of somebody that's already read the book from the cloud? Will we be able to strap suspects up to a computer and play through their memories to see if they actually did the crime they're accused of?
Whoa.
Will we be able to just store our memories for people in the future to understand the time period firsthand? How does it work with money? Are they going to start putting ads in our minds or dodgy salesmen on the corner of streets selling memories of the World Cup final so you can feel like you were actually there? During a Q&A, Elon also answered this question.
And the question is, can the Neuralink chip allow you to summon your Tesla telepathically?
Definitely, of course.
How does that even work? Do you have to think about summoning your Tesla? What if you accidentally think about it? Will I be able to walk up to someone and say, Neuralink?
Okay, I like this guy. His sense of humor is funny.
Definitely, of course.
How does that even work? Do you have to think about summoning your Tesla? What if you accidentally think about it?
You're at the beach and it just comes up out of the water. That's so cheesy, but it's
so good.
so stupid. Oh, so dumb. But that just got me. It's such a stupid joke.
Will I be able to walk up to someone and say Neuralink off and they'll just shut down like an Xbox Kinect? Will a skilled surgeon be able to operate on someone halfway around the world through the use of his brain activity moving robotic arms remotely? Now, it's
crazy,
not all without
man.
skepticism. Neuralink faced animal cruelty claims after reports stated that around 1,500 of their animals had died in the last 5 years, including 15 monkeys, 8 of those having to be euthanized. And the whole technology still has to be approved by the FDA
Not
to
the
actually
monkeys.
launch. And according to some scientists, the technology of using monkeys' brain signals is nothing new and has been around for over 20 years. And with the human brain being arguably the most complex thing we know, we all have one, but we don't even fully understand how it works. 100 billion neurons,
Well, we
each
don't
of
need
those
to.
neurons having over 10,000 connections individually. It's a
That's okay.
biological masterpiece, a natural
It's no big
supercomputer.
deal.
Is it even possible to make sense of all those tiny electrical signals?
It's not
Who knows?
important.
So what's going to happen with Neuralink? Ultimately,
Nothing.
I have no idea.
It'll
The
be
world
fine.
is becoming a very strange and very scary place. I mean, did you know they did surgery on a grape? Although, unlike Elon's original...
Did you know that? Did you know they did surgery on a grape?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did.
That's crazy, dude. Whoa.
Yeah, I know. They did it with
did
robots through the
surgery
internet.
on
They
a
controlled
grape.
robots through the internet, and they peeled the skin off a grape with pretty cool.
Tesla bot
Pretty
presentation
cool.
at AI Day. At least he actually has something to show off this time around. And with Elon recently acquiring the Funny Bird app, trying to land a rocket on Mars to start a civilization, and now this brain chip that claims it can regain sight, control humans' movements, and download
Control
memories,
your
what
arms.
really is next for us
Memory.exe.
humans and for Mr. Musk? I'm hoping it's Skate 4 because the last game was very fun.
You guys got something interesting to
You know
watch.
what's great this time of
want us
year?
to listen to
Staying-
a song. Powerchat.live/BigTech. We will watch whatever you guys send. As long as
True.
it's not too stupid.
True. Good job, RJ. Good shilling.
Safe on the internet and the gift of cybersecurity. Well, all thanks to the partner of today's video, NordVPN, to help
Oh,
protect your
NordVPN.
internet
No way.
and
That's
me.
what I
Connect NordVPN available
heard of
on /.
before.
Currently have everything you result to. What